Some golfers make it big, and some of them don't. But what's the reason behind it? Are they not good enough? Lack of talent? Not hardworking like others? Or simply it's not meant to be for them? Today we're remembering a megastar from the realm of golf who had all the potential in the world. People predicted that she'll be a game changer for women's golf, a prodigy to be remembered for years to come. We're talking about none other than Michelle Wie, a young athlete who succumbed under pressure and never reached the heights of success she was supposed to reach. But here comes the twist. You threw her at the wolves and she came back leading the pack. She did something which surprised everyone around her. In this video, we're revisiting her golf journey and the ultimate battle between her and the golfing demons. Don't go anywhere and keep watching till the end because things are about to get exciting. Michelle has been a bold and fearless golfer throughout her career, but she was a different kind of bold and fearless at the 2004 Sony Open in Hawaii. Do you remember that day? She shook the entire golf community by giving a performance of a lifetime. And she was what? Still just a 14-year-old ninth grader out of Oahu's Puna House School. Shooting 72-68, she nearly missed the cut by one stroke. Standing tall at 6 feet, her impressive 300-yard drives allowed her to reach par 5s in just 2 shots. That week at Wailea Country Club, she outperformed 47 men, including 18 PGA Tour winners. It was huge, something unheard of. Many compared her with Tiger Woods, who had a similar experience during his first tour start at the age of 16. She became famous in no time, everyone's favorite. But unfortunately, along with cheers and applause, her quick fame attracted many enemies too. We'll talk about that, but for now we're taking you back to 1989. It was October 11th in the beautiful land of Honolulu, Hawaii, the day Michelle was born. She's the only child of immigrant parents from South Korea who came to the United States in the 1980s. Her father, Byung-wook Wie, is a former professor of travel industry management at the University of Hawaii. Her mother, Bo, was South Korea's women's amateur golf champion in 1985 and competed in a Miss Korea beauty pageant. Talk about winning the good genes jackpot. Intelligence, beauty, and talent. So lucky. Michelle Wie began playing golf at the age of 4 and quickly made a mark in the sport. At age 10, she became the youngest player to qualify for the U.S. Women's Amateur Public Links Championship. In 2002, she won the Hawaii State Open Women's Division by a significant margin and became the youngest player to qualify for an LPGA event. In 2002, she won the Hawaii State Open Women's Division by a significant margin and became the youngest player to qualify for an LPGA event. Wie continued to break records, including becoming the youngest player to make an LPGA cut at the 2003 Kraft Nabisco Championship and winning the Women's Amateur Public Links Tournament at just 13 years old. In 2004, she became the youngest female to play in a PGA Tour event with an impressive second-round score. And maybe this is where all the trouble began. It didn't sit well with a lot of people that she was competing against men and also defeating them with huge margins. A girl among men, they said. So rather than focusing on what an exceptional talent she was, people started criticizing her for petty things. At one instance, Michelle said that she will consider turning pro when she is 18 if she gets what she wants. Tiger money, we said. If someone comes up with $100 million or a big briefcase, someone opens it up and shows me all the money. And guess what? Everybody lost it after hearing that. She was called arrogant, a brat. Can't believe they were picking up beef with a teenager. There's a million things to do, and still some people chose hatred in the world. What many didn't know was that Tiger was Michelle's role model since early days. He had his swing sequence photos on her bedroom walls and all. He was her hero. Thanks to her dad, she revealed in one of the interviews. My dad had a photo of his backswing in his wallet. Quite a fan, I must say. Or the term obsessed fan might be more correct here. Yeah, he was quite obsessed and wanted Michelle to replicate his swing, his career choices, and endorsements even. He caddied for her and was also her agent. Used to micromanage everything, and he was also joined by his wife and Michelle's mother, Bo. Poor Michelle was under so much pressure. Too many expectations to fulfill. Too many feats to conquer. Although we agree that they only wanted the best for their daughter, she still couldn't take it. She was rushed to join big-level tournaments, perform against many pros. And mind you, she was only a teenager. She crumbled up and lost her natural confidence, always worrying about winning and proving her worth. She made a $1 million deal with Nike at the age of 16, becoming their Asian ambassador. It was outrageous money at such a young age. She should have been given at least until she was 18 or 19. But at 16, are you old enough to make your decisions? Not at all, in our opinion. She and her parents should have known better. She should have been allowed to play golf only, not worry about endorsements and her perfect image. Every flower blooms at its own pace. Forced and artificial measures just ruin the natural freshness. Unfortunately, the same happened to Michelle's swing. Her parents hired David Ledbetter to hone her game and perfect her swing. The teacher said that Michelle's restricted hip turn and tight look was a no-no, and she should change it. But what really happened was that her swing, which was smooth and came natural to her, was turned into a display of mechanics. The golfer who was supposed to be the face of women's golf turned into a mediocre player in no time. Not long afterwards, on December 19, 2006, she announced that she would be attending Stanford University, where her paternal grandfather was a visiting professor and an aunt and uncle both graduates. She enrolled in September 2007 as a freshman, but as a professional golfer, Wie was not eligible under NCAA rules to play for Stanford's golf team. During her first 3 years at Stanford, she attended only during the fall and winter quarters, running from late September through mid-March each year. She took leaves of absence during the rest of the year to play professional golf. Her focus was divided, and things got tougher and more draining. Her physical and mental health paid the price. Her game started to suffer. Annika Sorenstam, her biggest contemporary in the game, shared her views. "I find it funny she's going to study. She's at the top of her game and should be playing more tournaments. She played more when she was 15 than she does now. There was a time when the LPGA needed her. Now she's just another player." It was the bitter truth. We'd have to totally agree with Annika here. She had special skills. She could have made it a lot bigger if she wasn't pressured to do so many things at one time. On top of all this, even her health betrayed her. She constantly started having injuries. She battled wrist injuries, causing her to play periodically or halt competing completely for long periods. Not only wrist, Wie also endured neck, back, hip, knee, and ankle injuries over the years. During those difficult times, Wie felt she couldn't open up about her struggles because a champion in society is expected to do whatever it takes to win. Champions have to wear a brave face no matter what. However, it's safe to say that despite many challenges and a pressuring environment, Wie fought back like a tigress. She won 5 career titles on the LPGA Tour, last coming out on top in early 2018. She won 2 events during the 2014 campaign and has won 1 major title. That win came at the 2014 US Women's Open Championship. It was a breakthrough, one for the history books really. The official LPGA Tour page states that Wie has won a total of $7.2 million during her career, the 2014 being her most lucrative one. So in Michelle Wie's career, she experienced both highs and lows of stardom, which is the most beautiful thing ever. You have to endure the rain in order to appreciate the sun. "Oh, I think that one word comes to mind, bold," Wie once said. "Made a lot of bold choices in my career, and I'm proud of it. I'm proud of being fearless at times and just doing what felt right. I hope that I inspire a lot of other girls to make bold and fearless decisions and choices in their careers as well." What an aspirational and bold journey indeed. Hope you liked this video. Don't forget to share your opinion of Michelle in the comments below. And if you're interested in digging deeper into Wie's career, click the video on screen now where we dive into more detail. See you there.